Hello everyone, I'm Boiler and I welcome you to another Minecraft tutorial. Today we'll have a look at a automated sugarcane farm as I promised last time. So yeah, let's get started with this. So this is the materials you need for this automated farm, and this will harvest automatically and will also collect all the sugarcane automatically for you. So this is a fully automatic farm, and as you can see, it does need a few materials more than the simple design we did last time where you had to manually do stuff. So yeah, let's get right into this and let's have a look at what we need. Now this will be a design for 36 sugarcane. I will explain to you why exactly 36 while we are building it. There's a reason for that. And yeah, these are the materials you need. Now for 36 sugarcane, you obviously need 36 growing blocks where it can grow on. It can be anything that will grow sugarcane. What it cannot be is anything that is affected by gravity. Because as you will see, these blocks will be floating in the air. So you cannot have anything that will be affected by gravity. So no sand, for example. But you don't need sand. It grows on the same speed on any block. So just use dirt or grass and you'll be fine. Then we will need some building blocks, and I split these up. We'll use 46 cobblestone for the foundation, and then we'll use glass for the rest, so 270 glass. The reason for this is so you can see what is going on within the farm, because if we use cobblestone, it will just be a big cobblestone block and you don't see what the hell is going on inside. Now apparently sugarcane does grow in complete darkness, so you could use any kind of solid block that doesn't let light through, but yeah, that doesn't look too pretty, I think. So I would suggest using glass so you can see what is going on in the farm, and it looks way prettier, actually. So we'll use these. Then, of course, we'll need a harvesting system. For that, we'll need 36 pistons, one for each plant, and 36 observers, also one for each plant. And then, of course, we'll need 36 sugarcane plants, actually. We have one double chest here, so we'll need 2 chests to make one double chest. We need 36 powered rails. We'll need 4 hoppers. We'll need 2 minecart with a hopper. We'll need 18 redstone to connect everything together. And we'll need 4 levers. You can probably do this design with 1 lever or 2 levers if you do a little bit more redstone engineering, but for today we'll keep it as simple as possible and we'll use 4 levers. You will see for what these are. And then we have our infinite water source, of course, because we will need a bit of water to get this going. So yeah, let's find a nice spot where we can build this and let's get started. I would say over here is okay. So we'll first start with making 2 pillars out of the building material, and these need to be 3 apart. 1, 2, 3, yes, okay, and 3 high, okay. That's our start here. Then we'll place down the chest, and what's important here, you need to face one of these directions, either over here or over here, because the chest needs to be like this. And if you do it like this, you can see these will not connect. So what you'll need to do is you place it like this, and then it will connect into a double chest facing that direction, okay? So we need to place the hoppers. To place hoppers towards a chest, you need to face the chest and you need to crouch, because if you don't crouch, you will just access the chest. So you need to crouch, place the hopper facing the chest, and as you can see, it is now connected to the chest, and you will do the same with the second hopper. Again, crouch, place it against the hopper, and it will connect. You can see the nozzle is pointing into that direction. Do this on both sides like this. So all the hoppers are placed. And now we need to put a row of building blocks here. It will need to be 18, and this counts as one of these blocks we need to place. So we'll need to place down 17 blocks in addition to that one there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So, and then we'll count over 3 and then just fill this line up as well. Like that. And then we'll make 2 pillars over here, just like we did on the other side. 1, 2, 3. And on this side, 1, 2, 3. And while we're here, we'll place 2 levers on these pillars, like this. So then we need our powered rail, and we'll just lay it down on both sides, like this. Not like this. So like this. Okay, and then we need to crouch again, otherwise it will not work. So we have a rail the entire span of these 18 blocks, and we'll also put down levers on these two pillars like this. Okay, now we place down the minecart with a hopper, one there and the other one there. So now I can tell you why I have chosen to make this 18 blocks long. Let's go over here. To show you this, let's activate this lever, and as you can see, it will power the rail, but only until here. Okay, this should be 9 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this powers the rail 8 blocks. Okay, so 9 blocks. So if we have levers on both sides, and we actually need levers on both sides, but if you power the entire thing with one lever, so if you make it 9 blocks long, it didn't work for some reason. So it needs to be powered from both sides, and since this travels 9 blocks, the most efficient way to do it is make it 18 blocks. So we have 9 blocks from this lever until here, and then you have the other 9 blocks powered from the other lever over there until the middle as well. So we can actually just power these two on already. And I can show you how the collection system will work just quickly. I will then obviously, yeah, shut it off again because it is quite loud if it's running all the way. So okay, now I need to get rid of the minecart and place it again. And yeah, so okay, we'll see this in actions later. But you saw the idea that the minecart will then travel between these two pillars here all the time if we have activated both levers. But now, well, let's get started with the growing part of this. So no, I have to crouch again. And then we'll just make 2 rows of glass all the way over to the other side. Not like this. The middle part can stay empty, or you can fill it in if you want. It doesn't really matter. I don't fill it in because, well, we want to save some blocks here. And then we'll make 3 over here and go on the other side again. And make 3 like that. Okay, so now we need to get in the middle here, and we need to place a row of blocks in the middle here. Okay, exactly like that. You can see where this is going. Okay, so we have 2 blocks of glass on each side, 2 rows of glass on each side, and then 1 in the middle, 1 block up. And what we will now place are our growing blocks. Like that. Okay, 1 on this side and the other row on this side over here. Okay. So these will be the blocks where we will grow the sugarcane. And now we need to fill in the water here. On this side and on the other side as well. Okay. Okay, now we have water, and now we'll cover this water up because we don't want sugarcane dropping into the water. And again, we'll just make 2 rows of glass so that we can see what is going on within the farm. And now I drop down, which I didn't want to. Where did I place the last block? Did I place it in the right spot? Yes, I did. Okay. Now we no longer need that. We no longer need that. We no longer need that. Let's get the other stuff down that we need. We need the sugarcane. We need the redstone. Yeah. Okay, now let's place down pistons. Now the sugarcane will grow on these grass blocks, so the pistons need to face outwards towards the sugarcane plant. And the idea is the same as in the simple design we did last time. You always want to keep the lowest part of the plant so that it can regrow, and you will harvest everything from the second block upwards. So this is basically, here will be the first block of the plant, and then from the second block upwards you will harvest with these pistons. You will see that in action at the end of the video. So let's place down all these pistons. And then on top of that, you will place the observers. Now the observers are a little bit confusing. Now the face will always face away from you for some reason. So you can see you have this red dot here. You don't want that facing outwards. You want the face facing outwards, which is why you will actually place them from this direction onto the other row on the other side. So that will actually work. And then when we go over here, you can see the face is facing outwards, which is what you want. So let's place the other row also from over here. And just let's make sure that these don't point downwards or upwards. Okay, so we have placed our observers. Then we'll need to place another row of glass or any kind of building block in the middle here. And we need to place the redstone on top of that. So let's do that. Let's fly. So the redstone will then just connect the whole system. Basically, as soon as one observer triggers the system, every piston will extend and all the plants will get harvested, no matter how far grown they are. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, I tried to do a single plant harvest system, but for some reason I didn't get it to work. So we'll do a all plants at once harvest system here. So that's what we do. And of course, now that we have everything ready, basically we can start placing the plants so that they will actually grow in a reasonable time. And stack them too high so it will go faster. Obviously, if you plant this, you will just do it like this. You will plant one block. But to speed things up a little bit, I will place 2 blocks. Because in Java, as you might know, you cannot bone meal sugarcane for whatever reason. I don't know. In Bedrock, you can bone meal sugarcane, and if we could bone meal this, I would actually build another farm. But yeah, we are in Java, so we cannot bone meal sugarcane for whatever reason. Okay, now this is set up, and now we just need to encase this in glass, so that we don't lose the sugarcane if it gets harvested. So just encase all the sugarcane in glass or in any building block. As I said, it does grow in complete darkness, so it doesn't need to be glass. It can be anything actually. But I think it looks prettier with glass. And then of course we'll also close off the edges here, and this side as well. Not like this, obviously. Not like this. Okay. So yeah, and then 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and of course also top row here. Because if this gets harvested by pistons, the sugarcane will fly all over the place, unless of course it is completely encased on all sides, then it cannot go anywhere. So we also need to close off the top, because otherwise it will just spill out of the top, and that's not what we want, obviously. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, now we already saw it in action. I accidentally placed a glass block in front of one of the observers, and it caused it to harvest all the sugarcane here. That is a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, we'll roll with it. Okay, so you can now see all the sugarcane is floating on these blocks here, and all we need to do now is trigger the collection system, and it will collect this sugarcane. And as you can see in the chest here, every time these mine carts come back, they will deposit whatever they collected into the chest. They will not collect all in one go. They will need to make multiple trips, of course, but it will end up here ultimately. So we should end up with 36, because it harvested 1 sugarcane from each plant. So let this roll for a moment. Let's have a look. Yeah, we are missing only 5. Yeah, and 1 should come, and then we should have 36. Now, as you can see, it brought everything back to this chest here. So the collection system works, but I would really like to show you how the automatic harvesting works when these plants grow by themselves. So I will set this back up with too high And then I will just wait here until it triggers and I will show you that. Be back with you guys in a second. So now everything is reset. I have 2 high plants all around, and all we need to do now is wait for one of them to grow, and then the entire thing will trigger. So yeah, we'll just stay here and wait. I will obviously cut that out, and we'll be back with you guys once this triggers. Yeah, and there you saw the whole thing in action. So as soon as one plant grows, the observer detects that, triggers the entire system, and every plant gets harvested. And now the minecarts are collecting the stuff again. As you can see, every time they come back, they bring new sugarcane and deposit it into a chest. So the system basically works by these minecarts pulling in everything from above these blocks, because minecarts with hoppers can pull in items 1 block above them. Normal hoppers cannot do that. Normal hoppers can only pull in items directly above or on any kind of not full block, so on a slab or anything like that. But since we need a full block to grow sugarcane on, it will not work with just running a line of hoppers underneath. We will need these 2 minecarts collecting all the stuff. Yeah, and just let me show, let me look if they are finished. Yep, they're finished. Now, if the system breaks by switching it off or anything else, like this. Okay, now we can see these stopped in the middle, and we cannot just turn back on the system. That will not work, as you can see. So I need the UI back. As you can see, even if I power the whole thing back on, they will just stay here and not do anything. So if the system ever breaks down, or if you ever shut it down because it gets on your nerves, this constant rattling here, what you need to do is basically you need to collect the minecart from wherever it is stuck and place it down again. Otherwise it will not work. As you can see, everything is powered, it does not work, you need to collect it, you need to place it down again, and then it will start working again. Yeah, and I will shut it off again, because it's really a little bit annoying. And this is the automatic sugarcane farm. Yeah, I hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, please leave a like below and consider subscribing to the channel, and be back for more Minecraft tutorials and other Minecraft videos that I do. And yeah, until then, I wish you all the best. Have a great time. Be safe. Stay healthy. Bye.